You've been told a lie. A lie that's keeping you stuck, waiting for a magical force that rarely ever comes. That lie is called motivation. And today, we're going to destroy it. You know the feeling. You watch a video, read a book, feel a surge of energy. This is it, you think. Tomorrow, everything changes. But tomorrow comes. The alarm rings. And that fire from last night? It's just cold ash. The promises you made to yourself feel distant, like a dream. You blame yourself. You think you're lazy, undisciplined, or just not built for success. This is the cycle of the motivation trap. It promises power, but delivers paralysis. But what if I told you the problem isn't you? The problem is the tool. In this video, you won't get a temporary motivational boost. You'll get the blueprint to forge something permanent. Willpower. Let's be clear. Motivation is an emotion. It's a fleeting, unreliable guest. It comes and goes with your mood, your energy levels, the weather. Relying on motivation to build your life is like trying to build a castle on shifting sand. It's destined to collapse. True achievers, the people who consistently show up, don't rely on motivation. They rely on something far more powerful, far more stable. They rely on discipline. Discipline is not punishment. It is a system. It's the bridge between your goals and your accomplishment. While motivation is a spark, discipline is the engine that runs, day in and day out, regardless of how you feel. Think of it like this: your willpower is not a switch you flip. It is a muscle. Right now, it might be weak from disuse, because you've been waiting for motivation to do the heavy lifting. But like any muscle, it can be trained. It can be strengthened. It can be forged. And the forging process doesn't start with a monumental effort. It starts with a single, deliberate strike of the hammer. The mistake everyone makes is thinking they need to feel ready to act. You believe feeling leads to action. When I feel motivated, I will go to the gym. This is fundamentally wrong. The masters of discipline understand the reverse is true. Action leads to feeling. The simple act of starting generates its own momentum, its own motivation. You don't think your way into a new way of living. You act your way into a new way of thinking. This is the core secret. So, how do we start? How do we take that first strike? We use a simple but profoundly effective technique. Let's call it the 2-minute rule. The rule is this: any new habit you want to start, any task you're procrastinating on, scale it down to something that takes less than 2 minutes to do. Read every day becomes read 1 page. Study for the exam becomes open my notes for 2 minutes. Clean the house becomes put 1 dish in the dishwasher. Why does this work? Because it bypasses the enemy, resistance. Your brain can't fight an action that is laughably easy. 2 minutes is not threatening. It requires almost no activation energy. But the magic happens after the 2 minutes. You've done it. You have started. You have crossed the threshold from inaction to action. You have created a small, undeniable victory. This tiny win sends a powerful signal to your brain: I am someone who follows through. This feeling, this is real motivation. The motivation that is earned through action, not waited for. This is your first tool in the forge. Not a grand theory, but a simple, practical hammer you can use today. Right now. The 2-minute rule is just the beginning. It's the first step in a much larger journey. A journey of taking the raw material of your potential and forging it into something strong, resilient, and purposeful. This channel, Inner Will Forge, is not a place for quick fixes or empty hype. It is a workshop. It is a training ground. Together, we will deconstruct the systems of discipline. We will learn the techniques for building unbreakable habits. We will explore the mindset required to overcome any obstacle. We will turn abstract goals into concrete actions. We will build, piece by piece, an inner will that does not bend to fleeting emotions or external circumstances. The lie of motivation is over. Your journey of forging begins now. You have your first tool. You have your first target. If you are ready to stop waiting and start building, then join this workshop. Subscribe to Inner Will Forge and become part of a community dedicated to action, not intention. Your first act of discipline starts now. In the comments below, write down one single task you will accomplish using the 2-minute rule as soon as this video ends.